There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again, and then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the Army of Ukraine, our army.
A lot of people look at us as robots or just out doing a job, but everything we see and do affects us just like it does everybody else.
A lot of problems with first responders and veterans is that now we're in a battlefield that's very different.
I've lost more friends to suicide than I did in combat, and it really hurts.
When you push the human envelope to those maximum extents, physically, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually, and then you pull that plug, nothing prepares you for the silence. Nothing prepares you for that void.
You can't come that close to death without it having some effect on you.
I'll never forget my wife telling me, you know, you're not the same Brett that I married.
What War Horses does is it puts you in that environment to, in essence, look in the mirror. But that mirror's that horse. And that horse is going to tell you where you're at.
You got to relax. You got to calm down. You got to slow your mind down and just think about this one thing, controlling that horse.
The first thing we do before we get on a horse, we breathe. Let go of everything. Let go of everything in your head. If I don't let go of everything, I cannot be present with the horse.
It's magic. I just started crying. It was the first time in my life that I literally let everything go.
Compassion, generosity, love. All of these things trickle back into what it is to be a human being.
It's completely changed me.
All the confidence I had lost, it started coming back working with these horses. They've given me my life back.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy. Had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar. A straight-up omelet. That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
You said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Broadcasting live from the Functional Veterans Center of Excellence this 9 October 2023 in the year of our dumpster fire. Sorry guys, the first one in the chats was Kathy in YouTube. She was already in there rocking and rolling, looking at her watch, wondering why the fuck we haven't started yet. Sorry. Broadcasting deep within the mountain complex or somewhere in the basement of the Pentagon. Maybe in the attic of the Alamo. Maybe Area 51. Who knows? So yeah, sorry. Kathy was the one. She was there first. Sorry. I'm seeing all the chats and maybe we need to, how do I say this? Maybe we should have like a surprise giveaway. You know, CQ does all the giveaways and shit.
He does. He does a lot.
He does a lot of CQ for the fans. Maybe we should do some for first time, like people in the chats. Who's the first one in the stream, and then they get the prize. Because I can see all the chats. So
right.
I can see that. So if you guys are on YouTube, it's actually a little bit faster. How do I say this? It's a shorter lag time, and then we can actually, if you're in the YouTube chats, you can see all the chats populated in there.
You can. I monitor on YouTube for that reason, so I can see everything.
CQ, our tech weenie set all that crap up, and so all I know is that everyone's like, because we can see all the chats all at once, but if you go to YouTube, I'm not saying we're pushing YouTube, but I'm just saying. So, man,
Yes, sir.
fuck, dude, this was we were gonna talk about some other shit, but we yeah, I can see how that context can be fixed. Yeah, see, it's right, exactly. I don't know, but if you see it open in the first one you get in there, it doesn't matter. So, like I said, as soon as I open up the show and the stream starts, the first person that popped in there was Kat.
Next Monday, first person in gets a little piece of my heart. That's my giveaway.
Oh my God. I'm just going to say, I hope you guys are enjoying your 4-day weekend. If you guys are getting it, I know there's some units that aren't getting it for some. Don't worry, we'll find out. Feel free to tell us. Don't be afraid. If your unit doesn't give you a 4-day weekend for a specific event, i.e. Columbus, Indigenous, Happy Leif Erikson Day, whatever today is, I get so fucking tired of that fucking argument, dude. It just, bro, it's. Look, man,
Yep.
I don't know. I wasn't fucking there. You know, don't blame me for shit that I wasn't involved.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. It's just I didn't.
But I'm just always happy when you have a day off. I didn't have the day off today, but I don't work.
I asked him, but I don't. Again, to me, it's like I don't. Is it really that fucking important? I wasn't fucking there. You weren't fucking there.
Yeah.
I don't look at other people and say, hey, you shouldn't celebrate this or you shouldn't celebrate that. Yeah. Everybody knows it's just like setting up Indigenous Day is like, is it like setting up fucking Latinx? Is that like a Latinx ad? Yeah. I don't know that. As a matter of fact, let me fucking look. Let's see. Yeah. What was the history of Indigenous Day?
Yeah. And people are pretty disingenuous about it. Cause I mean, realistically, if you or I or I can't include yourself in that since you're a Latino gentleman. But
well, I do have some indigenous in me, but I don't fucking. Yeah. It doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I don't know.
My favorite, the white dudes that like to virtue signal, because the fact of the matter is if you were living back in that time, you'd have been the first one off that boat, throwing around some smallpox, taking over some shit too, because this place is nice. Because that's where you were at that time.
Yeah, exactly. I was just looking at some of the history. Indigenous Day people was established. Oh, well, shit. That's why. Fucking recognized alongside Columbus Day in 2021, President Biden signed the first presidential proclamation of Indigenous Peoples Day, a commemoration that turned holiday that began in 1977.
Nice.
So 1990, South Dakota became what was believed the first state to acknowledge Columbus Day, something different, but they called it Native American Day. Blah, 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 blah. It's kind of funny that how you talk about the indigenous stuff like that, and we talk about those days, and right, exactly that. You'd be coming off the fucking boat, and yeah, exactly that, Pip. I am indigenous to a point. My grandmother on the Mexican side, from the mountains, freaking, you know, family opened up some chests from people that fucking didn't, you know, that didn't conform. Right. So all my friends meme me and send me this Aztec sacrificial stuff of somebody getting their heart ripped out. Happy Indigenous Day, Ken. I don't fucking care. It doesn't fucking, it doesn't have an impact. For some reason, this is like you said, this is a white liberal fucking virtues thing that I'm like, or you'll see Indigenous people, or whatever, who I kind of like, are you sure you're Indigenous? Cause you know, you know, that whole Indigenous stuff, we're so muddled now. It's just, it's life. I just like, fuck, dude, who cares? Fuck Christopher Columbus. Okay, well, yeah, fuck him and fucking his day. I don't care. In other words, it does not affect me as much.
Yeah. Well, I'm woke enough that I try to weekly find a group, at least one new group, to be offended on their behest, you know, weekly. So,
well,
you can speak for yourself there, sir.
Are you virtual signaling for me? You get a white knight for me? Because I also have the white side of me that's different, and whoo, man, if people were to fucking go back in my family lineage on that side, they'd be like, oh my god. Yeah,
I was talking to a guy with this last weekend. We were working, and he said he was talking about his 23andMe that he had done. I was like, yeah, the only reason I did it at one point in time was just to see if anybody in my backstory, you know, ever was involved in the old slave trade. And after that, then I'm like, okay, they weren't. Cool. I have a lot more license to run my mouth now. But you know, and I said that jokingly, and he laughed. He was like, "That's why I did it. I was really concerned."
Well, no, it was funny. I'm glad you brought that up, because there was this show. I think it's National Geographic or something like that. I think it's National Geographic. There's a dude on there finding history, or finding your history or something like that. He went and talked to very prominent civil rights people and stuff like that, and got their bloodline, and one of them found out that they were involved in the slave trade,
right?
And they didn't believe it, and they're like, no, this is it, you know. It's maybe it's the good news of shit like that. I don't know. I just think it's funny. Again, I think it's too much virtual signal. I don't give a fuck. Virtue signaling. There you go, Pip. Thank you. I'm glad you brought us back to Earth. Yes, I'm more offended about what's going on with what Hamas is doing to Israel than this fucking stupid holiday, whether it be Indigenous Day or Columbus Day. I don't care. I really fucking don't care about these holidays. I do care. Now, if you guys don't know, over the weekend, fucking Hamas launched an attack on Israel. And holy fuck. I think if you look at all the social media out there, it was fucking a brutal invasion. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, Hamas. Fuck you, Hamas. And fuck you, Hamas. I don't blame Israel at all for doing what they're fucking doing. I really don't fucking care. It's kind of funny, though, that you see all the ones that say stop Asian hate or stop anti-Semitism. You notice those accounts are quiet. I'm not seeing celebrities that were all about fucking that. There's some people who just like straight up want fucking Israel to go away. And I'm like, they're a sovereign nation. They're a fucking ally. And I'll tell you what, first started off on October 7th. It was just over the weekend that they started launching rockets. And then these motherfuckers paraglided. They used paragliding.
It was crazy.
To fucking go in. And you're right, Branko. This is the war that we were fucking training, been training for. War against Russia, and a war against a war against the individuals that want to destroy Israel. They paraglided into a fucking rave concert, a rave party, a rave event, and fucking started lighting up fucking all the party goers.
Yep.
The videos from us, it's fucking. I'm not gonna post the videos because I don't want us to get zucked, but you just gotta look at footage. You guys can fucking see already. they also invaded portions of the Israeli border, and just holy shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking appalling to see. They were killing, Hamas was killing Israeli soldiers as they slept. They were even sneaking up and jumping into some of their motor pools. I mean, it was a surprise fucking attack.
Yeah. Out of left field.
Completely out of left field. My biggest thing is that how do I say this? I feel fucking, dude, the fucking pictures that I've been seeing, specifically of when they were going in, and all they did was just go in there and started shooting up everything and everyone.
Yeah.
Everything and everyone. Dave, there's so many fucking links, bro. So many fucking links. You just go on X app or go on YouTube or just go on Google and search that. You'll be surprised. I'm just like the horrendous fucking nature, killing everyone and everything, wiping out entire fucking families, kidnapping women and children. I'm gonna say I don't feel one fucking iota of sorry for fucking Hamas. I really don't. It's like they've launched. I'm speechless right now, because normally when I discuss war or we discuss something like that, we only discuss about the operations. We never discuss about what happens to the civilians involved and all that.
Yeah.
But this was just a straight attack on civilians. This was not, and of course the IDF, but the massacring of civilians, bro.
Yeah.
You lose your protective status with me. You're just, at that point, you're just fucking open season. I don't blame Israel. I hope fucking Israel fucking pushes them in the ocean. There you go.
Yeah, but you know what? On the same side of that coin, the thing that's really shitty about it is, through the actions of a group like Hamas, there's going to be so many more just Palestinian civilian casualties in retaliation, and like those individuals may or may not. What's I'm looking for? I'm not trying to throw like sympathy out. Like, in any type of situation, when you start having civilians that don't want anything to do with whatever going on, because Israel's going to retaliate in full force, and there's going to be a lot of people that probably wouldn't be their first option for things to go down if they've gone down, and
no, I could see it. No, I mean, I could see that, specifically some individuals that don't know how those type of organizations would work. I could see that. I can see your point. However, Hamas, they believe that everybody's a fucking soldier.
I concur.
They believe that everybody, as a matter of fact, if you look at some of their videos that you've seen every time they fucking protest Israel, you always see little kids holding guns. You always see little kids dressed up as suicide bombers. They have conditioned their population to be fighters, to be freedom fight, to fight against Zion law, infidels, blah, 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 whatever fucking rhetoric they fucking like to throw out. So they already see themselves already, to include men and women and children, as their fucking follow-on soldier, if that makes any sense. I'm not at all fucking saying that your point is not valid. I'm just saying that you're right, because there's some Israelis that, I mean, there's video of an Israeli woman, 80 fucking years old. She looks like she's a grandma, 80 years old, that was a Holocaust survivor,
right,
being kidnapped, and now Hamas has said, for every strike, we're gonna fucking execute a fucking civilian. We're going to execute a hostage. They took fucking hostages. Not only did they slaughter a bunch of people, they also took hostages. Americans have been killed in this shit.
Yeah, it's been indiscriminate. And to clarify, I guess what I meant more was along those lines, that because of that mindset, like growing up indoctrinated, like fucking 10-year-old kids got no fucking clue what they're doing. They're buying in wholesale to what they've been fed and grown up, because that's what kids do, right? And so now they're going to pay dearly for
yeah. So you're saying you're feeling. I see what you're saying. You're feeling bad for the kids getting caught up involved. They don't want to be it. They've been indoctrinated, yada yada, and the civilians trying to escape. Yeah. I got you. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. No, I see your point. No, the like Pip says, they have fucking hostages that are American too.
Yeah.
And they better fucking give them back. And I'll be honest with you. You want to try to have I'm going to have a truce. Nah.
Nah. I read that earlier, that Hamas came out and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're open to ceasefire talks." And
no,
not now.
The ceasefire will stop when you dead, motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna get fucking. Now here's the thing too, is that Hezbollah now is gonna fucking get involved, and they're not. They have been attacking Israel as well, bro. It's just fucking nuts. And of course back. The disinformation about who's in charge or who's not doing it. I have motherfuckers just going off on me on social media, because I'm like, hey, look, if fucking Russia is saying that they support it, or we've had It's funny when you don't want to connect. You don't want to connect. I know what you're trying to do. Some people are trying to connect Trump to this, but if you say anything about fucking Biden, oh my God, God forbid. Oh my fucking God.
Right.
Oh fuck. Oh no. There's no fucking way. Everything, bro. It took him like, I don't know what, 8-9 hours before he fucking responded.
Yeah.
Before he came up on the net, and then come to find out that he had a fucking barbecue yesterday or something like that. Well,
yeah.
Fucking
crazy shit.
Yeah. Optics.
Yeah.
Infinity War is here, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulate. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say the potential for the spin up on this is unreal. Like the possible. The places we could go, from the situation.
Oh my God. Oh no. Purely now, what we're going to be talking now is pure. Also, we're going to mix seriousness with hyperbole and also with some legit analysis that I've seen on social media, and you can chime in too. I've seen people already talking about it in the chats. About timing being everything and everything and all this. I posted a fucking theory and people fucking like went nuts. I posted a theory that almost 5 days ago, all of a sudden there was a need to fucking build a wall. All of a sudden there was a need to fucking get the border more secure.
Yeah.
And wasn't there fucking some posts or some fucking reports that we have captured other than Mexicans? They call them OTMs. Like when they come across the border, they call them OTMs. They call them other than Mexicans, which I didn't know if that was another. Why first Latinx, now OTMs? Why the fuck you gonna call us OTMs? What's up with that shit? So now they have OTMs. They have other than, and I mean, all you gotta do is say, hey, find a prayer rug and a Quran at the border. You just Google it. You just fucking Google it. You find so many Chinese personnel or so many. How many people for the how many people that were from the Middle East were captured on our southern border? So I posted that. Hey, kind of like fucking. Hey, now we're worried about closing the border. So I kind of posted that, and man, I got people fucking in it. No, that's not fucking fair. It's because of Trump. I'm like, what the fuck does this have to do with this now? It's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
And here, how dare you question possibilities? That's just
right,
insane.
right. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. How the Mossad and our own intel agencies, how the fuck did they not fucking warn them?
Yeah.
How? I mean, how the fuck did we not know, bro? Grandma posting a video of her being at January 6th had more actions on that done. Of course, I don't know what's going on in the intelligence community's inner working with their signals intelligence and stuff like that. But goddamn, dude, you think that we'd have fucking just told them, hey, there's a fucking chatter going on, or there's some stuff going on. What's? I just kind of this the whole fucking apparatus, the intel apparatus.
Yeah,
it failed. It failed.
Yeah, because it's hard to swallow that nobody knew nothing, so to speak.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You can't even talk. Again, all fucking stories, and I posted that on social media. Anytime you fucking talk about Trump, that's right. Preach. That's right. There you go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I posted about, I shit post on both parties. You know me.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, you're right. Fucking Trump, fucking Trump. But as soon as I say something about this administration, now wait a minute. Let's think this through. Why would you want to post that? Is this disinformation? Why are you doing this? Why are you spreading information? You as a PSYOP guy know better. You as a comms guy should know. I'm thinking, dude, I can fucking ask a fucking question anytime you fucking, just like anybody else fucking can.
Oh, but I saw that one, but it was only because, you had the audacity to attach the tweet that you were commenting on in context, so thereby spreading the misinformation that you were asking the question about. So
I was just, and some of the questions are legit. I'm not doing this to be fucking sarcastic. That's, I post, hey, isn't this fucking odd? Isn't this fucking timing off? And then people are like, oh, what are you doing? Like I said, shit post, you shit post on Trump. Yeah, man, facts. Get it right. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Preach, brother. Yeah, orale, la raza, and also this shit, right? But as soon as I say think about fucking this administration, now wait a minute, this isn't connected. Why are you talking shit? What do you want to do? Hey, remember we talked about cults back in the day of who the fucking cults are and shit like that? I said both these motherfuckers that fucking bow down and blow each other on this shit are fucking cult, belong to that cult.
Yep. right now, like more than I should enjoying might be I'm enjoying this aspect of it. I'm not enjoying the situation. So I want to be clear on that. Like this is not a good place to be. But the because with my family and how a lot of those people are as far as being very conservative, but the amount of left behind end of times Christian stuff coming out of the woodwork right now is that that's entertaining me greatly.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Kind of think about it though. I mean, biblically speaking, biblically in its literature form, one could connect that. But then again, like I said, we could talk about that and not say immediately, let's donate to Joel Osteen's church. We're not fucking doing that. We could say that connection can be made as well. I mean, I hope it's not the end of times because I still got plans to buy a ranch. I want to buy some property. I want to go fucking, I don't fucking, there's more divorces to be had. There's more, I gotta, but a lot of it is also on one side, it fear mongering for their own clicks and likes. And so
100%.
Some of the questions that I have are legit questions. Hey, isn't this kind of like fucking bad timing or no, God damn it. You're fucking exactly that, Gary. Fuck yeah, dude. I need to get a new bike. You get a new motorcycle, man. So I'm not gonna stop asking questions. It's kind of funny how everyone says, well, when you ask questions, it's different. Well, how is it different when I ask questions and you
it's your tone, sir.
I guess how do you fucking get that tone? Not to mention the fact you asking questions about you seem to fucking be snarky and shit like that when it comes to fucking Trump. But like I said, God forbid you do it on fucking TZ said that she just got her natural nails to grow out and the world can't end right now. There we go.
Right.
Yeah, I need to get back in shape. Yeah, exactly. So I got a spring bod. I got to work on my spring bod. There you go.
Yeah.
Because I'm old and fat and retired, so I gotta get them gains. So, but yeah,
I'm cultivating mass right now.
Exactly. So it could be evenly distributed before springtime for Ranger panty weather. But again, man, it's just fucking it's real. First off, the situation's fucked up. Right now, it's like 30 police were killed in the fighting. They rounded up some police officers in a fucking police station. Bro, it's just fucking insane. Do you see some of the fucking footage? Yeah. There's women and children being dragged away in vehicles and driven back into Gaza because these fucking coward ass punks like to use women and children as human shields.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, oh, God, we can't even fucking figure out who the casualties are.
Yeah.
There's a girl that's a German tourist that was there. And it's pretty prominent. And this is the video that's been circulating that's pretty graphic. And it's her in the back. It's all you see when the outbreak of the attack happened was a body of a woman. Her body was contorted, like her bones were broken. Her body was contorted face down. And people were spitting at her. They were fucking slapping at her and shit like that. Come to find out, it was a German tourist that was there at the fucking rave event where the paragliders came in, and they fucking. She was a German tattoo artist, and sorry, Pip, thank you. German tattoo artist, and she was identified by her tattoos.
Yeah.
And could you imagine? You're fucking your parents, and your kids abroad in Israel, and the next thing you know, it's like. What the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just indiscriminate.
Her name was Shani Luok, exactly. So I think I think somebody fucking I think they found the guys that were doing it. I gotta find out, but I think they yeah. So it just fucking sucks. I think it's just breaking just now that I think some German internet sleuths found out that who it was that fucking was in the back of the truck with her. So
that's one I will say for all the shit show that is the internet, like things of like that, when how quickly the internet is able to find people that need to be found from time to time is a good thing, I think.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Up to 260 deaths just at the music festival.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm looking at right now too.
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna, of course, Americans killed. At least 9 Americans have been killed. This is as of 6 a.m. Today, Eastern Standard Time. At least 9 Americans have been confirmed killed since the attack. launched by Hamas. And they can confirm 9. Now, everyone's aware that we have hostages as well. We don't know if we have an American hostage, but I'm going to fucking tell you, dude. These Hamas fuckers, if they start fucking executing, dude, there was a video of them in high def, 4K, that was of their attack, paraglide attack, that was showing them prepping to go and take off to go do it.
Yeah.
And that was fucking, it reminded me of the fucking ISIS videos and shit.
Yeah, weirdly well produced. Like it looked like it was shot like for I mean, it was shot as a promo, but I mean, like something you would see. Like it reminded me of the Ukraine video that we show at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, very, very high production. Yeah, you're talking about the production quality. Yeah,
production quality. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So again, this was that, and then 1 p.m. That's when Hamas said the group will start killing hostages, and one by one, film the executions unless Israel stops shelling homes in Gaza without warning. And then let's see, I'm gonna read this one after 1 p.m. as well. IDF announces it's mobilized 300,000 reserves, and the largest, quickest call-up in Israeli history. Today, also at 4 p.m., the president says, our president said that at least 11 Americans of the ones killed in Israel, and likely American citizens, are likely to be held by Hamas.
Yeah. Man.
I just read some of the shit and I'm like, man.
Yeah. I'm just anxious to see how it's all going to play out over the coming days. I mean, Israel's obviously going to just pound the shit out of the strip, but
right.
As far as anything that's going to come out of it, other nations going to start chiming in if things are going to ramp up, if they're going to, if it's going to get, if it's going to get contained there between Palestine and Israel, if there's going to start, there's going to be expansion that happens along with it.
Well, also Netanyahu announced today around, I think it was about a couple hours ago as well, that airstrikes in Gaza are just the beginning, and what Israel will do next will resonate for generations to come.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, if y'all fucking open this fucking can of worms on that ass, it's on you.
Yeah.
That's what you fucking get.
Right. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. I guess I just meant if we were going to start seeing, because there's murmurings, people say different stuff, leaders on Twitter and whatever. But if you're going to start seeing other countries actively get involved, if Iran tries to step in or Russia, or I'm wondering how much it's going to escalate, I guess, before it.
Yeah. I got to be, yes, I'm saying, I've been kind of careful. It's funny is that people talk about, that's what I was saying before, the cultists that were protecting this administration from any type of criticism. They don't want to hurt his fucking feelings, it seems like. But they're real quick to fucking shit talk Trump. They're trying to say, well, Trump meant Lazarov, and Lazarov meant this, and also this. He's part of Russia, and also part of PMCs and Wagner, and so there you go. Hamas was sponsored by Trump. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then we had exactly that. Lebanon and Turkey. Everyone else wants to throw their fucking mouth in there. And I just read right before we went on air, Saudi Arabia is now in support of Gaza.
Yeah.
So we're going to get $10 of gas, $10 a gallon of gas.
Yeah.
Because of fucking our dealings with fucking Saudi Arabia.
Well, ironically enough, the Dow is currently up. I actually noticed that before I popped on here with you tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Let me see what the feeds are saying about Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has just told that, I guess, he just informed Secretary of State Anthony Blinken that he's ending negotiations with Israel. His Highness affirms that the kingdom stands by the Palestinian people and the religion right. There you go. So there you go.
There we go. So yeah.
Doc Dredd says, any talk about Armenia? I was thinking about that too. Armenia, as far as like, are you talking about support for the event or the new conflicts? Yeah, exactly. All the new shit going on in Africa. It's like hotspot central going on right now.
Yeah.
And do you guys know what's going on with Armenia right now? Let's see. I think there was a. See, Armenia, Azerbaijani Islamists are desecrating a shirt that was recently captured by them. Yeah, I guess there's some stuff going on with some Islamists there as well. Can we say that again? Can we say Islamists now? Is that yeah? Armenia invaded Azerbaijan. Exactly that. So,
man, yeah,
I'm gonna have to start put Sandbox PT and 3 hard drives together if this keeps up. Yeah, exactly that. Start building your fucking movie database for your hard drives because yeah, it's fucking getting nuts all across the globe, and everyone's like protect. I'm just saying, man. The Armenians are saying that they're Armenians. Some of them are saying that they're saluting some of the Palestinian resistance against Israel occupation. Motherfucker, shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts. I'm looking at the feeds right now. I'm not like disagreeing or not. I'm just looking at the fucking. It's fucking disgusting, dude.
Fine, I know my place. I'll sit here and be quiet.
No, you can talk. I'm just saying. I'm just saying you can talk. They're exactly that, Shifty. They're really this whole fucking conflict now that Hamas. I'll blame it on Hamas, Branko, not God. Fucking Hamas.
Yeah.
Hamas is the one to blame for this. Everything was just fucking hunky dory and shit. Yeah, it might have been dicey. Yeah, relations had it done. Way to go, Hamas. You done fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm trying to look up some more stuff. There's some other ones too.
And you know, people want to talk about different methods and whatever used over the years or how things are done, but like you don't come out of left field. What kills me when people are like, "Well, I support that." Like, I'll just come in out of left field and just killing a fuck ton of people. That's what you're supporting. Like, whether you support the Palestinian cause or not, regardless of that, there's no person in their right mind that should sanction or endorse what was done. Like, that's what I don't understand is the inability to differentiate the two. Like, I support, stuff that somebody people like, but I don't support just, the random killing of shit tons of civilians and hostages and all that shit. That makes no sense to me.
Exactly that. Doc Dredd hit it right there in the head. Our State Department's all over the place. Our administration, and when it comes to their comms and messaging, is all over the place. I'm just like, man. But here we go. Fucking Branko, dude. You always got to fucking off with your bullshit again. I'm reading this. What one of the comments are: the Jews believe that they're the people that God protects. You dumbass. Yeah. What are you talking about? That has nothing to fucking do with it, Branko. I'm leaving religion out of this, only to the fact that Hamas fucking attacked and killed civilians. That's it. That's
yeah.
If you're reading into it, if you're reading into that or trying to go into it, now of course we can go into the religious aspect of it and all that stuff. But I don't give at that point. Once you fucking slaughter civilians, women and children, you're fucking killing elderly people waiting for a bus at a bus stop, indiscriminately killing fucking cops and not giving a shit. I don't fucking nah.
Yeah, unless you want to argue, Old Testament still applies. In which case, that's good discussion there. But modern society, 100%.
Yeah. So meanwhile, fucking all this John Kirby, the fucking spokesperson for the national security side of the fucking house, goes. He was asked on Fox News. He's like, does Biden stand by his comment that climate change is more frightening than nuclear war? And then he goes, absolutely, he does. The climate change is an existential threat. And then the host from fucking Fox, let me fucking look for this shit. More frightening than nuclear war? Yes. Hang on, there we go. Let me post this shit.
This soundbite for you that is just last month in Vietnam, and ask you if this still holds for the president. Watch.
Hang
on. The only existential threat humanity faces, even more frightening than a nuclear war, is global warming going above 1.5 degrees in the next 10 years.
Yeah, global
Given
warming.
all the nuclear players in these two areas where we are now engaged on, does the president stand by that comment?
Absolutely, he does. Climate change is an existential threat. It could, it actually threatens and is capable of wiping out all human life on Earth over time. I mean, I don't know how more existential you can get to that, but that doesn't mean that we walk away from our obligations, our national security interests in very dangerous parts of the world.
John, he said it was more frightening than a nuclear war. Is that it's more frightening than a nuclear war in this moment?
The president believes wholeheartedly that climate change is an existential threat to all of human life on the planet. That's just science. That's a fact, Martha. But
Let's see, that's just science. It's fact, bro. Hey, look, I got it. We can talk about science all we want. Did you know that people are still dying of cancer? Got it. We know that it's bad. We know that a lot of adults die of cancer. We're kind of fucking worried right now about what's happening in the Middle East. It's kind of, you're moving away from that fucking topic, and I'm like, and also he's a PAO too, so he's like the fucking, I guess he's the PAO fucking, all the PAOs fucking, anything he says, he's like fucking all the fucking idiots who fucking fault the other cults with Trump and fucking Biden as it is. They think it's great. They'll think he says it's great. There's an account that if you guys want to follow on Instagram or on Twitter, and let me bust a window cap on this thing here. Because this guy right here, I've been closely monitoring his socials, and his stuff is pretty freaking. I'm like, yeah, dude, he's on it. His name is Trey Yingst, and he's on fucking Twitter. And if you guys want to follow him on the X app or Twitter, this is the guy that I've been getting I've been seeing some of the stuff on. He's been doing some very good detail work. He's also, dude, this guy's been up. I think he's only rested like maybe a couple hours since this whole thing kicked off.
Yeah,
and so he's been busting ass. So he's and I don't know if I can scroll down to show because I don't want Facebook to zuck us, but he's got pictures there that are pretty graphic. I'll just scroll up right quick.
Right.
So yeah, so he's got some. He's getting a lot of info, putting it out onto the audiences, and I think I don't give a fuck about your religious or your fucking political slant. Just fucking watch his shit and watch he's there in the shit. He's not been all he's giving you is the 5 W's when it's happening. So if you're not following Trey, you're not going to be very well informed. Again, that's some of the stuff that I've been getting it from. Domestically, I've been watching all the fucking shit posters. I've been watching everybody who's been fucking shit talking and likes to have this great, woo, man. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, there's been some porn stars that have come out in support of Palestine.
That's right. Mia Khalifa decided to throw her. Whatever, we see him throwing her mouth in there.
I had to.
Is that a Freudian slip?
I had to remind myself who she was. I had to do some research after I saw that.
You got to Google her.
What does she do again? No, okay.
Oh man, she apparently fucking was being very sarcastic and very cold and showing a lack of empathy to all the posts that she's been doing. Very, it was like, what is? See, you can't really talk. Can you slut shame her or something like that for something that she's doing? Is it slut shaming for something that people get paid to do? Like if you're a porn star, is that slut shaming when you say you're fucking whore or you're a fucking hoe? Is that, you know what I mean?
It depends on if it's in the script or not.
What do you mean?
If that's what they call her in the script for the.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, fuck. She's a former sex worker. Thanks, Doc Dredd. I know. So apparently she made some. Not apparently. She did. She fucking throwing up some very fucking fuck Israel. I support the Palestinians. Blah 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 blah. Celebrates fucking and told fucking This is. She posted when Hamas was shooting the fucking police, shooting civilians. She said this is a Renaissance painting. Wow. And then on the bottom, she wrote, "Can someone please tell the freedom fighters in Palestine to flip their phones and film horizontal, quote unquote, according to the tweet." Well, that fucking obviously sparked some fury there on the fucking TL. Yeah. And so I guess she got upset. She's pretty upset now because Playboy said, "You're fired." Ooh, I wanted to throw a Trump line in there, so I fucking got my Trump line in there because I know it pisses a lot of people. She was fired. Playboy terminates their relationship with Mia Khalifa after making disgusting and reprehensible comments celebrating Hamas attacks in Israel on the murder of innocent men and women and children. This includes deleting her Playboy channel. I didn't know she had a fucking Playboy channel.
No, I didn't know either. I know she has a few tube channels, but that's just from the research that I did earlier. But I wasn't aware of the Playboy contract.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought she was still doing porn.
I thought she was still doing OnlyFans and porn still. I mean, I've been caught up to my
Right.
ensemble of adult film worker works and stuff like that. Some of the Pip says she's gonna catch so much shit. Apparently she's been catching a lot. But I'm just gonna say, she you can throw the puns in there. I'll talk it. This is the comments in here. Doc Dredd says that's why she's supporting them even though Muslims would stone her to the yes, they would behead her and throw her off the fucking roof if she was living amongst them. So
yeah, which is a big point of irony for me that is never lost, is when certain groups come out in support of groups like Hamas that are blatantly the antithesis of everything that Hamas stands for, that would be killed on sight, like her, or like the the few groups that we've seen come out, for Queers for Palestine, which was whatever.
Oh my God! Yes. Oh my God! Yeah. Again, it's white knighting fucking liberals that are fucking doing this. I say white knighting liberals. I'm not saying that they're all white knighting, but get it, white. Anyways.
Yes.
You're right. Let me pull up the fucking. Let me see if I can find that meme. Wait, I think we got it in the. Don't we have it in the shop?
I think it was, yeah. But I mean, I've never seen that, not that particular group, but similar things just over the years when there's been conflict in the Middle East and people coming out to support different groups that Kratos X, that would, I mean, there it is.
That was it right there.
Yep.
Yeah, so we might get zucked tonight because there's gonna be some people that are gonna fucking try to like mass report us or some shit because we're just posting memes from the.
Yeah.
But we're just laughing at the irony that somebody would say the Queers for Palestine, and not realize that these motherfuckers well, actually no, they have thrown.
They actively do.
They actively throw homosexuals. They legit fucking have queer tossing contests off of fucking roofs, and also in Iran. If you Google hanged for homosexuality, pictures are right there. You see these individuals that are on cranes and they get picked up by their necks, and that's how they're executed. So I don't know what to say. It's just like you're like, hang on, are you for real? There again, it's pretty naive to think that you're part of a group that's supporting another group that would fucking throw you off a roof and behead you on the spot.
Right.
I think people forgot what GWAT was like in the beginning. That's why I think we're kind of like, the further we went away from the invasion of Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom, back in the day, we didn't have very good interwebs. We didn't have fucking social media posts. Now, bro, we're going to have people that are going to fucking, you're going to see some brutal ass shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And it feels that whole concept of, I think it comes out of this misguided, well, we're a marginalized group, so we have to support other marginalized groups, which is just a stupid blanket way of looking at things. But I that's the only way that makes sense to me, that those types of people can even exist, to think that somehow there would be some reciprocated sympathy and appreciation for another group that is oppressed. You know what I mean? Standing up for them.
Just like what I'm saying, just like when you see, you're right in the head. It's like, yay team, and they're like, motherfucker, we're not even on the same fucking playing field. Don't even fucking yay team us.
Yeah, exactly.
All you have to do is look up Queers for Palestine memes and stories, and people will fucking you'll see it coming out of the woodwork. Again, it's fucking disgusting. Fuck Hamas. I'll keep saying that. Fuck Hamas. And you're not gonna fucking, because you will find videos of individuals in Lebanon taping up the LGBTQ activists to a fucking tree, and you don't fucking these. Now you can say Branko, that this is a religious war. Now you can see that portion of it, because I'm gonna tell you what, man. Lordy. There's one meme that somebody fucking posted here. It says "Free Palestine," and then I wonder if we'll get zucked.
I don't know.
If we get Zuck for this one. If we get Zuck, sorry, show's over. But let me see if we'll get Zuck for this one.
Our apologies in advance.
Our apologies in advance if the show were to cut off because we're ready to post a meme that's somewhat graphic, and it'll show some. Yeah, it'll show fucking. It's pretty brutal. So you guys ready for the memes? Just let me know. We're gonna post it. So if you have children that you're watching right now, and although this is a above over 18 event, and this is for mature audiences, when you log in, which is why you sign in, or if you're watching this on YouTube in front of your family, I go ahead and
hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Exactly that.
Everybody up in here.
Yeah. If we get you won't get it. Was not because of you getting Zuck. So here's the cartoon. So here we go. This is the graphic right now. That pretty much sums it up. And it's a woman throwing up Free Palestine and to a member of Hamas. Hamas says, "Yeah, let's go for a walk." And then you see her in the last panel. What happens at the end? Yep. So, hey, what's up, Baconator? I think we're gonna get Zucked. Hang on. Can you see us right now? Are we broadcasting still? I just want to make sure. We might get fucking Zucked. So.
Yeah, I still have us on the confidence monitor over here.
There we go. Okay, well there you go. We're still live. Okay, so there's the meme. Again, I find it fucking hilarious that people don't know what they're fucking dealing with. What we're dealing with right now. Yeah. The further we went away from the GWOT is when we further our sensibilities went really fucking high, and now our YouTube's good to go. Yep. There you go. Okay, everyone's giving me the positives right now. All right, we're up on YouTube and I see us still on Kick, and we're still live. There we go. So, yeah. Anyways, so the further we went away is when we got fucking butthurt more on a lot of shit. You notice that when we first fucking went off in Operation Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom, we didn't give a fuck. We fucking just didn't give a fuck. Yeah. And then as the war went on, all of a sudden we started getting more sensible and sensitive to a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. Didn't help that we had fucking, what was his name? Bradley Manning, or Chelsea Manning. Then we had Reality Winner, all those other individuals, WikiLeaks, and all this other shit started to uncover what was going on in the war. And then, of course, being detailed what was going on in Afghanistan after we killed bin Laden. And, of course, we decided to stay there because we wanted to have Infinity War. Mm-hmm. Josiah, what can I say except yikes? So there we go. We're gonna take a break. Fucking break time. It's time for a break. Smoke them if you got them. Abu Ghraib didn't help either. Smoke them if you got them. Hit the head or latrine, whichever you like to call it, because we do have a multi veteran people listening in. So anyhow, see you in a second. Smoke them if you got them. Shots. See you.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
If that's really a thing, and I get authorized to do it once, it's pretty much gonna be me sitting there talking shit, like, constantly.
Is this where you draw the line? 'Cause it's so sad. Tell me where you lost your faith. Is it so bad? Couldn't see it in the face. And it's so sad. I'll wait until you come back. Come back down to me. I'll wait until you come down. Come back down. Why you keep it in your head? Is it so bad? Never heard a word you say it, and it's so sad. Tell me when you lost your way, 'cause it's so bad. I won't see you when I pray, and it's so sad. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down. Is it what you want? Is it what you needed now? Is it what you breathe? Is it what you're feeling now? Is it what you feel? Is it what you're feeling now? Is it what you wanted? I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down. Hello, hello, you. Will you come back down to me? Hello, hello, you. Will you come back down? Hello, hello, you. Won't you come back down to me? Hello, hello,
What is this Facebook Live? I've never heard of this shit.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
What do I see in the fucking chats right now? Who the fuck
I want
is...
an urgent effective love cast spell.
I want an urgent effect love spell caster. Can we? What happens if we fucking? Can we respond to this? I'm so excited. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? Dr. Kadir, why do we always get this? You know, as we expand the audience and the audience getting a little bit larger and being banned in other places but able to broadcast in others, we get some weird fucking we get the weird send Bob's and Vagine, you know, bitch lasagna fucking messages. Hang on, let me see something right quick.
Yeah. I've been looking for an effective spellcaster for quite some time. So
only if you're into that type of thing, or what? Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, just just take care of tasks.
To do things. To work. I always figure when you get a little bowl of blood and chicken blood and then get some chicken bones and throw in somebody's door, that usually freaks them out and they leave you alone after that.
It does the job. Yeah, it worked great.
Oh man, as a matter of fact, let me jump on here and see.
Yeah.
Ban from all live streams. Ban from page. Ban from page.
Burn the witch. Burn the witch.
Let me see. Are they on the radio page too? Let me check. I gotta be sure. We'll ban them all. We'll ban them all. It always fucking happens when we're having a good back and forth. We're talking about Mia Khalifa.
I know, right?
Let's see what we've got here. Did that burn? Let's see. We
the funny thing on that, I was just reading the comment that says the spellcaster that will help get your ex back or your ex-lover back fast and save your marriage. So if I'm reading that correctly, it means I can get my side piece back and save my marriage. That's a hell of a spell.
I'm just saying. Do side pieces need love too? I don't know. Don't get me started on that because I had to then clear it with all 15 of my exes, girlfriends, wives, and side pieces. Yeah. So, I think the spammer's gone. I can't believe it. Wow, the audacity.
Yeah,
the audacity, man. And the Raiders are losing. Fuck. Against the Packers, 3-0. Are you for real in the second quarter? Jesus, man. So, what are we talking about?
Either boobs or Israel. I don't remember which.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Hang on. Let me grab. That's what it was. So German internet users. Remember I was telling you about the girl who was in the back of the vehicle.
Yes.
German matter of fact, I'll post his ass up. I'm not going to post the body part because it's fucking disgusting. So anyways, internet users have been able to identify one of the Hamas men who murdered a 22-year-old German Israeli Shani Lock pickup whose body was seen in the back of the truck. His name is Mahmoud Aburgia. And his pictures will be provided in the comments below or in the pictures right now. So there we go. There he is. He was identified thanks to having uploaded a number of pictures in his Google phone account, which shows him wearing the same polo shirt.
Wow.
He's wearing the infamous video holding up Sherry's hair on top of the pickup truck. So more likely the pictures were uploaded in these tagged locations. I'm going to tell you what, man, look at that. They've already fucking found out where the fuck he was at.
Well.
So there it is. So again, the guy has been found or he's been identified.
Yeah.
So,
man, got no patience for that type of thing, man.
Yeah, dude, fucking women and children and shit like that. Fucking there's the videos that I've been seeing. And again, you just got to fucking go. His lifespan got considerably shorter. I wonder what the Germans are going to do about this.
Yeah.
I wonder what are they going to do? What's the German people saying? What are people around the world saying in this?
Yeah.
What are they? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know. Because Americans make a lot of noise. You know, it's hard to siphon through a lot of that stuff, a lot of opinions. But I'd be anxious to see what other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm serious. What other country's going to say, or
yeah,
I mean, yeah, exactly that. Josiah Commerce coming for that ass, or gets what he deserves, or whatever you want to call it, man. Yeah. So,
hell, man, you'd like to think, or it's just in, like you said, hyperbole or whatever. But like to think, man, if that was my kid and they knew who he was and where he was, I think I'd be making my way on a suicide mission.
Yeah.
Get to them myself or die trying.
Oh, salt the fucking earth, man. If anything happened to my children's, oh man.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not so delusional to think that I'm fucking John Rambo and I'm gonna go take out the entirety of Hamas by myself. But I do as much damage as I fucking could on my way. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Fuck yeah, dude, for sure. Everyone's like, can you show pictures? No, I can't, dude. Some of the videos that I've seen already, man, are pretty fucking. They're pretty bad, man. Click carefully. All I can say is this: click carefully if you're looking at something in real time. If you see a video pop up, because it's not a. Ooh, man. Let me see. I'm trying to find out some other images and stuff like that. No, man. All I can see right now is the feed. Man, she must really have caused a huge impact. No pun intended. Mia Khalifa getting her fucking shit taken away.
Yeah.
Goddamn, she's like really fucking butthurt. She's been crying on the web now.
Of course she has. Of course she has.
Yeah. Yeah, big thing. Hang on, where's the Yeah, she's all butthurt. Yeah, she's all upset. So there it is.
How dare she have to, have any consequences for saying things?
No. But that's what you fucking get. Yeah, when you work at it.
That's another thing I don't. It's in regards to this Mia Khalifa makes me think of that specifically, but just like the lack of understanding between free speech and then also having consequences to speech. Like those things don't line up for a lot of people at all. Meaning the people want to limit what other people say, and then we'll say, well, you can't say X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. And then, but I can say what I think is okay in this bubble. But then if there's consequences to that speech, then that's not okay. It's just this weird like mix of, I don't know, the hypocrisy that goes.
No, you're right. There's a big thing, but everyone likes to talk about the consequences of your speech. And if you're working in a place that finds you not fucking, it's not conducive to their. I mean, goddamn, dude, when Playboy fucking fires your ass, right? When Playboy's, this goes against the values of our brand. Holy shit! Yeah, y'all posting whores. What are you talking about? Y'all posing for fucking Playboy and shit. Fuck. And I shouldn't say that because not all women who pose for Playboy are spectacular whores like her. But I'm just saying, it's just like fucking. Yeah. It's the consequence of your speech. If you have the Raiders are winning fucking 10-3, fucking A, against the Packers. No. Anyways, I don't think that again, it's like depending what it is. Like for instance, if you were to talk about, because there's a lot of stuff that we talk on our shows that are different. That everybody fucking's like, I don't know. We say what we say and understand that's the opinions and whatever, and then it just that's it. I mean, but if you're working at fucking Playboy and Playboy is saying that this is not conforming to our values,
right?
But they're Playboy, then you're kind of like, but you're Playboy. you're right. You're Playboy.
They're non-nude now, right? Or they're at least less nude. They're not. They stepped it back a little bit after the Me Too movement.
Yeah, they stepped up a little bit, but I guarantee it, her ass is probably going to go to Hustler.
Oh, for sure.
Hustler. Free speech applies to government punishment outside. Outside of that, it's fair game on consequences. That's a good point too. Yeah. That's what you bring up a good point, Jonathan. Is that free speech is being prohibited by the government for you to use your speech, not what Twitter, Facebook, YouTube bans you for saying. Exactly. So it's that's it. If you're allowed to have opinions and talk about it on a podcast or something like that, and your organization doesn't give a shit, and because they know that that's the game of it, then there you go.
Yeah, I just don't tell anybody. It's how I get around that.
Oh, you just say shit? Yeah. There's been a couple times where I've been recognized. Someone's like, "You look familiar and sound familiar." Oh, really? Yeah. Are you a veteran? I'm like, yeah. You sound like that guy from WTF Nation. I'm like, which one? The guy Massey or what?
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Massey. Fuck your mom.
Those guys are dicks. I don't want to talk to them anymore.
Yeah.
Oh man, imagine our president had a cussing Tourette syndrome, and I'm not making fun. I have seizures, so Pip says that Playboy is a classy publication and they're a private organization and they got no time for her ass. No pun intended.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not thinking our president's up to the task now. That's it.
No.
I'm just saying he's not up to the task. I just think that our fucking our how do I say this? Our foreign policies are all over the place. I don't even know who we're fucking friends with now. I don't know what relations we have with now. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know.
None of it's clear.
None of it's clear. And you know, for a very fucking prominent group that likes to have all the fucking be online a lot, they like to be on social media, they like to do social media advocacy. It's all pre-production shit, but we never hear anything genuine. It's almost like, you ever play video games when you're like in a dystopian environment and you're always seeing that propaganda? Like right now, the Grunts Gaming Network, they're playing Cyberpunk 2077. And then some areas you can see TVs or the video game Red Faction. If you're ever played that game, a great old PS2, I think, old PS2 Xbox game. And it's funny is that you always hear a guy in the background that's representing the government that's like fucking on Judge Dredd. You know what I mean? How they have this obtuse fucking off the wall fucking sayings. Your government is here to help you. Or like the recycle food robot on fucking Judge Dredd. Eat recycled food. It's good for the environment and okay for you. You know what I mean? It's
right.
It just feels like it's a fucking. He doesn't feel fucking like an empathizer. And when he's going off, he's going off. Freaking white supremacists and freaking you better. And he walks away.
Well, I mean, regardless of political leanings, just as a capable human being, he does not instill confidence as being one.
No, I don't feel confident whatsoever.
No.
I don't. No. Not whatsoever. So Holly says she's got a civilian question: how these eight men attack a protected country? What are you talking about? 8 men, Holly. There was more than that.
Yes,
there was a lot more. Those eight guys infiltrated on the. If you're talking about the paragliders that showed up, there was about 8. Yeah, 8 of them or something like that swooped in. And so yeah, they just didn't. It's just not just them. It was a multi-prong attack.
Yeah,
it wasn't just them.
Yeah, a lot of shit going on when that would happen.
Yeah, well, it was all a simultaneous attack.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm voting for Bill Burr for president. Oh my God, I love Bill Burr. We need to get fucking Bill Burr on this fucking show. We need to get Pop Culture Warrior. Bill Burr is fucking hilarious. But yeah, a lot of our politicians are old. Even Trump, Biden. It's like, I'll be honest with you though, all this fucking shit happening and the lack of transparency for the fucking from the government. And what's his name? Fucking Kennedy just announced that he's gonna run as a third party guy, as an independent. Bro, it's gonna be, these elections are gonna be so fucking fun. The vitriol, he's gonna get mad. That's what I'm saying. This president wouldn't handle a debate. Neither would Trump. Trump would get all fucking emotional. Biden will get off, stumble over fucking self with some young buck coming in, and then you have fucking Kennedy. I'm gonna vote for a fucking, because that's what he sounds like. I'm not fucking making fun of him. That's what he sounds like. He sounds like, I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna run for a third party. Almost like fucking Alex Jones type.
Like he's straining the whole time he's talking.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts listening to him talk.
Yeah,
I want to hear him fucking talk, but goddamn, dude, you're fucking. That's like, oh man, that fucking hurts. That sounds like it fucking. It's painful for you to fucking talk.
Yeah. Really tight windpipes.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, I fucking hate the fact that we have the olds. It's like, dude, can you give us like at least, something a little bit more than fucking Dianne Feinstein and Nancy Pelosi? And can you give us somebody a little bit younger that's full of fucking, that's full of fire and will fucking be able to handle the mission? Whether it be
AI Ronald Reagan's gonna run.
Reagan smash, Mr. Gorbachev tear down his wall. Barney the dinosaur would be a close second. Yeah, and then Elza Radio fucking dude, I'm telling you. Our politicians sucks. Our foreign policies, everything sucks right now. It just sucks.
Yeah.
So
Yep, and I would venture to say that it's not entirely a Democrat or Republican. It's our political system being fucked is why everything's fucked right now.
Yep, to the point to where now everyone's just calling it a uniparty because now it seems like after Speaker McCarthy, because that was going to be the news of the show, was talking about Speaker McCarthy getting fucking removed from speakership, gone. And now we don't even know who the fuck is going to be the speaker. The GOP's in fucking shambles. The Dems and the fucking are laughing at the GOP. The GOP's in fucking shambles. And now they're talking about maybe having Donald Trump as an interim speaker. Bro. Yes, I know. His voice is scarred by an ailment. That just hurts to listen to hear him talk. I mean, I'm the kind of person that will tell you, bro, you got a booger in your nose and not let you walk around the fucking half the day. With a piece of lettuce hanging from your fucking nostril. That's the way I am. I will fucking tell you that there's something wrong, dude. What's up with your nose? Type shit. But yeah, it was. I hate it. Yeah, exactly that, Baconator. I fucking hate. Well, we have to reach across the aisle. No, you fucking don't. That's the whole problem. Is that the American people now have seen so much reaching across the aisle. All it is scratching their backs for each other, so that way they can get. I'm sorry. Dianne Feinstein passes away, and now her fucking daughters are squabbling over fucking $104 million. Fuck, dude.
There's a problem there.
Yeah,
smidge.
Yeah, just go ahead and give that wealth to the fucking people of her constituency. Dude, you have no snacks. Exactly that, man. Fucking call it out. I will ask, hey, how come you talk like that? It's not rude. It's not. Oh, bro? That fucking hurts me just imitating him. You know what I mean? Are you talking about, Boebert reached across the aisle? You talking about stick shift? Yeah. She was reaching right. No, she was reaching within the aisle, just one seat over, just kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to the needy, exactly that. I'm fucking exactly that, Bacon. Give all of Feinstein's wealth to the needy. That's it. Because if she amassed all that fucking wealth while she was in power or while she was in her seat, it doesn't belong to her. Because you know for a fucking fact that these politicians will go back and forth and use that influence. That's all it is. Pay to play shit to get that. It's fucking, I hate that. Generational wealth at its best. And it's worse too, because generational wealth, she didn't have it when she fucking first started off. It's like, what was the amount of money that she got before she started? Okay, for fucking inflation, yada, yada. That's your fucking, there you go. There's your whatever. But if you used your fucking speakership or whatever power in your seats for Congress and you decide to, dude, man, fucking, hey, if I'd know I could make $104 million being a fucking politician, I'd have fucking got out of the army a long fucking time ago.
Hell yeah.
Run on my ticket. There you go. The most blackpilling thing is keeping these Congress investing tractors. Yeah, dude. Yeah. What was it? There's a Pelosi money tracker or something like that I saw, which is somebody who's tracked all of Nancy Pelosi's fucking insider training. She's also the one that's been fighting against insider training. Unless it's a member of the GOP, then she's all for fucking just for the GOP.
Right.
Term limits for senators and tax each religion 1 day a year. Every religion, there you go. Term limits. If you're in the military, you're too old, you get the fuck out. You get told to get the fuck out. You have a mandatory retirement date.
Yeah.
We have a mandatory service date unless you're like in a position.
Right.
So.
Yep. And I take the tax in the religion. I just say you have a congregation size, and if it gets bigger, you pay taxes.
If you get Joel Osteen size, is that what it is?
Because at some point it stops being the local parish and becomes a small business, and then a large business, and then a large business. So, yeah, I'm 100% for.
And what is it doing? But what is it doing for the community? So, like, if you have a congregation that's pretty fucking big, and you're rolling around in a Corvette convertible Z06,
right?
And your people that attend the flock, the congregation, why aren't you giving some of that money to them?
Right.
That wouldn't that be the fucking tax write-off to have of the mother of all tax write-offs? Is not only is this mega church that makes $1 million freaking dollars, or it seems like every fucking Sunday. I'd say okay, maybe a couple Sundays, and then once a month they give it to a fucking family that's needy.
Yeah,
write it off. There you go.
And and I talk a lot of shit. Some churches do, but just most large churches of that scale do not. So anyway.
Yeah, I'm definitely talking to the Lord, and He told me that I need more money. Jesus told me to give me more money. Who's this Lauren Boebert? Does she want to be part of the? Oh man, fuck. What's that? Yeah.
I just flashed back to the video and how roughly he was handling her. Just, I was like,
and she was smiling like a motherfucker, dude. She was like, what the fuck? Nobody's ever grabbed my boobies like this before or something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like she was in booby shock or something like that. She was like, oh my God, I'm getting filled up.
Right. Yeah. It's still every day that I laugh, that just that image, the dude handling her boob like he's 14.
Like he's wiping like he's trying to scrub a fucking wall, scrub on some wax on, wax off type shit, right? He's like,
magic eraser. Yeah.
Exactly. Need gas money for that private jet for that congregation. Yeah, exactly. So today is not, again, I hope everybody who has not had a 4-day weekend, hit up the inbox.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Space Force WTF was in the house. Not just Senator Fetterman. Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. What's up, Space Force guys? If you guys they got a Space Force they got a Space Force pod, radio space radio, whatever going on. That's awesome.
Fantastic.
I can't. That's cool to see him in the chats. Marty and the boys doing their pods as well. So today is today's not a bye week. So Kaz will be playing. Matter of fact, let me pull the graphic up right quick so I can freaking exactly that. Today you are listening to the Monday Edition with myself and Massey. We are, of course, the Monday Edition crew. Tuesday's Pop Culture Warrior with Mad Mike and Michael Carrasquillo, also known as CQ. And what's the secret alien handshake Space Force? I don't know, man. Fucking God, that's a Space Force thing. I wouldn't understand. Senator Fetterman, exactly that. I'll back. Fetterman got like brain locked, but you know what? Lately he's been like speaking sense lately, and it's kind of weird. Like not tweeting, but speaking with some common sense. I'm like, did he really just say that? This is fucking Fetterman. I kind of agree with what he's saying. So anyways, tomorrow Pop Culture Warrior with Michael Carrasquillo, also known as CQ, and Mad Mike. And then Wednesday is the Smoke Pit with our two Sorents of the Sorents that gets the streets. They're the ones that hang on the mortar pole to see what the Joes are talking about. The Axe meets the Stone, or Rubber meets the Road, and of course Sergeant's Time with myself. Oh yeah, Radar and TZ. God damn, I can't forget them. And then Radar and TZ are the ones that host that. Me and Spanky, Sergeant's Time with Sergeanting for Sergeant's Time. That's what I'm talking about. And of course, Friday Night Freedom is a show week this week, which is kind of cool. I'm kind of like seeing them get back. I am pretty sure Kaz is going to have some good takes on it as well. But also, don't forget, we have, again, you guys noticed that did you guys notice a particular share on Friday that happened? Some Space Force people came on the show, and they were it's pretty cool. You might want to tune in their stuff when you see it posted. We'll share it every other bye week. Late for changeover. Space Force WTF Moments. Yes, Space Force does have a WTF Moments. Part of the WTF Moments familia. Kind of crazy, dude. They got their own fucking shit. I'm so happy for them. That's so awesome. They got their stuff. Late for Changeover is the name of their podcast. They cover all mill news, Space Force news, and even have a history too. I think they have like a day in history. But yeah, dude, they're rocking. They're kicking ass. Their first share for their first show had almost it's like 1.6 thousand views. So good job on the Space Force WTF Moments. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's money, dude. Hell yeah. I will say this though, that I don't know what they talk about when it comes to space things other than space things. That's I can kind of space stuff. We might see some occasional space memes, Space Force memes, and you might end up seeing a couple of rocket launches. They've been pretty good about that too. So, we're doing an they're doing an astronaut quiz mañana. Okay, there you go, tomorrow.
Nice.
All right, there you go. But anyways, you can catch them on U.S. Space Force. Space Shuttle Door Gunner, exactly that. So, as a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and pop them in the chats. Now they're going to talk about Army recruiting. So if you guys go into the chats right now, you can see all the Space Force love. Yeah, dude.
Glorious.
Yeah, dude. They're going to... So Space Force AFN... Nah, they're not Space Force AFN. They're a little more... They're more edgier. They do cover Guardian and Airman. Like I said, I don't know what that means stuff. You know what I mean? That's their thing. They handle it, and they get into some good conversations and stuff like that. I've been actually on their podcast once when it was renamed, renamed to now. So if you guys don't remember, you guys recognize it, you'd be like, oh shit. So with laser beams, with freaking laser beams, exactly that. So make sure you tune into that when you see it. But again, go in the look in the chats, look at the comments, and you'll see U.S. Space Force WTF moments. And I think they're about ready to reactivate and go live on Twitter again. So that way, you'll be able to see them. But they also have YouTube. Dude, I'm just happy to see Space Force family doing Space Force things.
Yeah.
So
it's glorious.
Glory. A very Klingon like. It's glorious. Bring honor to your house. Kapla. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, so you're listening to us on Kick at the Monday edition on Kick. We have our own channel. And then, of course, 2 Facebook pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio and Twitter. And we even have our YouTube page up live. So that's where we're broadcasting live right now on all those platforms. I hope you guys had a good day off. I don't know what to fucking say. Do we fucking say that? Whatever. I'm not going to say fucking Indigenous Day. I'm not going to say it's a day off, man. I can't. How about Columbo-genius? Yeah. Indigena Columbo? Columbo-genius? Yeah.
Columbo. I'm going with Columbo Day.
Columbo Day. I would rather. Oh, yeah. You're talking about Peter Falk Columbo, right? Yeah. Hell, you go. Hell, yeah. You know, that would be a good day to fucking not make that a fucking federal holiday and make Election Day a holiday. Ooh, that would be the day that you would take away and then give it to Election Day. So no one has a fucking, not an excuse to vote. Open up the polls at.
But then you're going to allow people that have to, work to provide for their families and might not be able to make it to the polls otherwise vote. We can't have that.
No. Because if under the Execute Order 66 administration, under the Emperor Palpatine, under the Grand Admiral Propaganda administration, like myself, I would make sure that the polls would open at midnight that day of the election day and close at 23:59. So that way everybody has an opportunity to vote right before work, right before whatever, and keep those poll workers. As a matter of fact, for an additional security measure, use the military to fucking be poll watchers.
Right. Well, if I was in charge, I would, make sure that the people that were going to vote against me weren't able to vote, and I would put things in place.
No, you would put those in jail. You'd put that person that, because people put you in jail now. If they find out you're on a ticket, they're going to find everything to fucking try to indict you before you can be put on a ballot. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
So anyhow, sending the same, exactly that. In Iraq, in Afghanistan, you dipped your finger in the ink, you marked that fucking thing with the little purple ink there with your fingerprint, and then you held it up and say, I voted. And then you fucking went through that the day with your freaking inky finger.
Yeah.
So being a poll watcher would be no problem. No problem whatsoever. I think I fully endorse the military being used for election oversight.
Yeah.
We do it in other countries. I'm just saying. Even though we say we don't, we do it in other countries. So anywho. You got anything, Massey, you want to say?
No, it's good to see you as always. I'm glad to be here on a Monday and looking forward to next week.
Yeah, exactly. Don't forget, we have Sergeant's Time this Thursday. By the way, today's the start of AUSA. We were not invited, but Association of the United States Army Conference started today. The Army 10 miler was yesterday, so I'm pretty sure we're going to have some AUSA coverage and all this other stuff, and then talk about what the Sec Army said when it came to barracks. So anyhow, okay. All right. Well, y'all have a good one. And Massey, once again, thanks for hanging out.
Always.
And anywho, so shots. See you.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Sometimes when I look at, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, I think it's WTF Army or something.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
The horse, with beauty unsurpassed, strength immeasurable, and grace unlike any other, still remains humble enough to carry a man upon its back. When a service member or first responder takes an oath, he or she has mentally and physically committed themselves with self-sacrifice. From the front lines abroad to the very streets you live on in America, they protect. This oath is non-refundable and it is lifelong. Facing unimaginable dangers and unseen scars, these grounds are a place to recover and face any challenges head-on. As veterans and first responders ourselves, we know that battle all too well. From a simple talk with a friend on horseback to an entire debrief in the barn, this sanctuary has seen recovery take place time and time again. No hour of life is wasted that is spent in a saddle. The way we approach change isn't a new phenomenon. This animal has been with humans over 5,000 years. If you've ever been around a horse for long enough, you'll feel that thing, that electric trust. In that moment, nothing else is in your mind. When they turn into you, it's like the world disappears. We harness that moment to build skills off of. Repurposing requires flexibility, adaptability, and the willingness to challenge assumptions and conventional thinking. This approach can be applied to many areas in life, including business, education, and personal growth. To ride a horse is to fly without wings. This lesson and skills learned at War Horses will help reintegrate back into daily life. You'll learn coping mechanisms, improved communication skills, trust and confidence that will help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. These tools can be used every day to navigate life and take on many challenges. This may involve practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, improving communication with loved ones. Transitioning back to society is hard on your own. And when you're at War Horses, you're family. And families solve problems together.
Сьогодні ти знову написала, що тобі страшно. І я знову попрошу. Ні, сьогодні я накажу відставити боятись. Погладь за мене Бармалея і спокійно лягай спати. До речі, як там Урусі в школі? Скажи тату берегти серце і обійняти маму. І взагалі, давайте усміхатися. Ваші силі краса. Допомагайте один одному і виручайте. Цілуйте любимих. Святкуйте свою свободу. Ви за нашими спинами, ось такі теж надійні, не ховаєтеся, прикриваєте нас із тилу. Зробіть так, щоб ми пишалися вами. І ми повернемось. Повернемось і будемо жити.